Hello, Andy. This is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig. I'm sweating like a pig. I'm sweating like a pig.
Welcome, here we are, One Up Gaming. Gonna have a quick review for Arcade Paradise. Now, the press releases that I saw all focused on creating your own arcade sort of parlour, and you can play these arcade games. So as you can see, it looks very similar to a lot of these other sort of sim style sort of games. So this is the arcade place that I've got built up so far. Loving the old aesthetic, but the vast majority of the game is the washing part of the game. The actual main, as you start the game, the main part. Get the washing baskets of dirty clothes, put it in the machine, then you have to pick up all the litter, and as you're picking up this litter, it fills like a trash bag up, and as that's filling up, you then have to take that outside and you chuck it out. There is little mini games to a lot of stuff, so taking the chewing gum off stuff. One of the minor problems I had with the game is when you're picking things up, or when you're trying to do things like put the washing in the machine or take it out of the machine, things like that, then that's when things can sometimes get a little bit skew-if. And as you're, so here we go, we're taking a bit of rubbish out, so it's very hard to sort of like very quickly do what you want to do. Sometimes it just doesn't register what you're trying to do. So you get money for putting the rubbish away, you get money for quickly doing the washing and the drying, and then putting the clean clothes out for the customer. So, but this is where you get most of your money from. Literally picking up the basket, putting it in the machine, taking it out of the machine, and then putting it into the drying machine, and then once that's done, take it out of the dryer over to the customer. And it's one of these games that there's quite a lot going on, so you don't stand around doing nothing for long, if that makes sense. It's very monotonous, it's very repetitive. So once you make money, you can go and like basically go on the internet and buy arcade machines to fill into your arcade. So as you see, you come out, you take the dry clothes out, and then you go straight down and put that on the side for the customer to pick up, and you get $30 if you do it quickly, $20 if you do it rubbish, and like $5 if you do it crap. But this is the actual game. So when you do get a bit of time to yourself, you can play on the arcade machines. And this one, Racer Chaser, to me it plays like a rubbish sort of Pac-Man sort of game, where you have to try and keep away from the cops and pick up these little pellets, or well, I guess it's money. But the good thing is, you don't just get caught, you can actually run and then get caught if you get hit by the police. But these are mainly just little tiny time distractions, because you're basically doing the laundry, the washing, the drying, the cleaning of the store, and that's where your vast majority of the money comes from. I guess this is just to do while you're waiting for something to click into gear, or You know, say like you've done all the laundry, you've done all the cleaning, and you just need an hour on the game itself just to wait until the dryer's finished. And I do like this. I mean, like I said, the games that you play aren't the best, but it's just like a little cheap add-on. Run, Forest, run. Graphically, as I say, it reminds me of all these other sort of simulator sort of games, you know, like the house cleaning simulator and I don't know, what other simulator games there is or whatever. But you know, the ones that the physics are all wonky and the graphics aren't the best. As you're playing the game, your watch will flash up with, like, say you've done the laundry and you're waiting for it to dry. Your hand will come up with an alarm. It'll just say dry or wash, and it's the visual clue that you need to go and do it. You have to come in and empty all the money hoppers, and at the end of the day you need to put all that money into the safe. Now, I think all this is being recorded from a play that I did ages ago. So this is the safe. You have to rotate it round till it clicks, and you press the A button, and then do that 3 times, and then you finally get that money into the safe. And it's just get to the end of the day and start again. It is one of these games that's very Moorish. Say, oh, it only takes a couple of minutes, I'll just quickly jump on and do bits and bobs.
You know, Ashley, I was just like you at your age. Never applied myself, thought I could waltz into any job. When I met your mother, I didn't have a dime to my name. Her friends had cars and jewelry and rich fiancés. She never desired those things, but it was nonetheless humiliating. Look, I heard about the new extension. Apparently things are picking up in Grindstone. I'm pleased you're taking this seriously. As a reward, I will no longer be keeping tabs. Just keep it tidy. I'm sure I can trust you to do that much.
So let's have a look at some of these. So you buy the arcade machine. So once that's been ordered, the very next day, once you finish the game, it gets delivered. This one, Zombat 2, I believe it's like a Robotron sort of twin stick shootery sort of game, but with zombies. This one's not too bad actually. It's still not great, but it's a little bit faster than the last sort of game. Took me a while to work out what the buttons were on this. There we go. So you just like shoot the zombies and pick up the coins. Like I say, graphically it's not the best, but it plays well. And I mean, what else do you need? Yeah, I do like the way that when you actually get to the point of like the armoured car down the bottom, if you hit it, the alarms start going off and hundreds more zombies start coming towards you just because of the car alarm. Which I do enjoy that. I thought that was quite a fun little thing. Anyway, let's get back into the game. So this is what happens when you get your arcade delivered. So this is just the game that we've just been playing. And then it loads up and you've got to choose where you want to put the arcade machine. And then as you could see on that map, there was a lot of greyed out areas. Later in the game you do get, I think it's your sister, and you can get your planning permission to build bigger arcades of bits. So the toilet gets blocked and you have to try and unplug it. But yeah, the game is really good. It's really fun. Good little mind killer. I really enjoyed this game. I've been playing it for a while. So I'll leave that there for you. So it's been me, David from Warrant Gaming, reviewing Arcade Paradise.